What's poppin', Schroit Nation? Welcome back to the Schroit Worldwide Podcast. My name is Mint Miracle, and we actually have a special guest with us today. Introduce yourself, special guest.
Hello, I am Patty Whack, aka Flavor Bomb, best Schroit in the business.
That's a lie.
I like to say quality over quantity. It's kind of my
Still lying.
Yeah. And then, of course, joining us regularly, we have introduce yourselves.
Yo!
Yeah, and yeah, our good friend Handburglar is unavailable, which is absolutely cringe.
What a shame! What a shame!
What a shame. He always
We're gonna miss out on
contributes the
so much
most to
content.
Bible study.
I know,
He
and
always
he
He contributes the most. Yeah, so we don't have as much to talk about this week. There were only 4 releases, one of which we technically don't even need to mention. But there were some really good releases, though. This was a really solid week, except for the first one we're going to talk about. Other than that one, the other ones are really good.
Thank you, Yo-Yo.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess first off, you know, what do you guys think about the new release before we get into the listen, just like from your memories?
Oh, your new release. And was it the
is
second mod game
actually-
muchacho one, the one with the T?
Yeah.
Also,
Oh,
banging.
Max
first
Denture
song, the-
Dilemmas goes crazy.
Yeah.
The first song on the album, I'm just like,
Yeah, no,
You know?
that's a really good album.
Yeah, you're right. Yep. Yummy. Yep. Yummy tummy. Yep.
Yeah,
That one.
no, that whole
Yeah.
album.
what
was
about
just-
you? What do you, Patty Whack?
Yeah, what do you
Patty
think, Patty
Whack?
Whack?
I love Schroit. Very nice.
We'll take your word for it.
Yeah, we'll take your word for it.
Mhm.
So
I'm
I
listening
guess
to it right now. I'm listening to it right now. Yummy,
Okay.
Tummy ache.
No, we're gonna listen to it on stream anyway, so you don't need to listen
Yeah,
to
we're
it.
not going to listen to the
Okay,
whole
yeah.
album, though, is the thing.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so you can listen to the whole album later, but we'll give you a little sneak peek.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, this one. Oh,
The first one that we're gonna have to talk about here. Everyone, make sure in my stream I say that mostly for Patty Whack, because I want to
Yeah.
make sure. Are you drinking like a Mr. Freeze?
Yeah.
Are you just drinking it, like, not frozen?
It was frozen, but some of it melted.
Okay.
I
You on the blue? I'm a red guy myself, TBH.
I
It
do
is
like
the
me
best
some
flavor.
blue raspberry is really
How about
good.
the
Red
white,
is the
though?
best. Blue raspberry is not a flavor of Mr. Freeze, unless this is what it is.
If it's blue
it is.
flavor, it's blue raspberry.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
blue raspberry. It's either that or blueberry, but there's no Mr. Freeze blueberry flavored.
Yeah, no, there's no way.
Let's get back
Yeah,
into
let's
the
get back
show.
on the Grimbo
Yeah.
Mard.
So
So
the
this is
first
the-
thing we got to talk about, which came out like immediately after we recorded the podcast, is Grimbo Mard, which is what's the name of that other single you made? Fifth Mid?
Going to work.
Going to work. It's just going to work, but you swap the instruments around. Is that it?
I didn't swap the instruments. I
Oh, you
just
messed around
modified all
with
of
their
them.
sounds. It's just worse going to work.
Yes,
It
and
has
I think
one
that-
listen. We're about to bring it to 2.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, having some bad songs is like you can find stuff that you can be like, oh, wait, this is bad. But the
Yeah.
thing is, I can make sure to not do this in the future.
Exactly.
So it's
You
also
learn
good
from
to make.
it.
Yeah. It's,
Every
the-
action you learn from.
Yeah, like
It's
I have
every,
some releases where I'm like, wow, that sucked.
it's every third album that came out in the same day. Usually, that's one of the albums where it's like, okay, I can use this to not do that anymore. Like,
Yeah.
if you make your third album in one day, it hits you like it's wait, I don't
Yeah,
have any
you
inspiration.
run out of ideas and inspiration.
Mhm.
But the thing is, I recommend every Schroit artist to at least do one third album a day.
Yeah, do one day where you sit down and make 3 albums in a row.
And
Damn.
like
Get 'em
you
out,
spend like
at
an hour
least.
and a half on all 3 of them at once. Like in 1 hour and a half
Yeah.
for all 3.
Yeah, and
Damn,
just get it
that
done.
is not something I could do.
You could.
I
Anyways,
yeah,
Anyways,
it's capable, but the
Mid-Miracle
thing
Prep.
is, you realize the chances that the quality of your Schroit will not be quite.
that's
But that's
good
the
as
point.
Something that
We
you
want
were
it to go
exactly right. I do
It's
understand.
called
that's
the
point.
uninspired album. It's the album that comes out when you have no inspiration anymore.
Yeah.
It's something that you can learn from, you can evolve from, and it's sometimes you listen back to it and you're like, this is
Yeah.
funny.
It's like when you listen to like delicious turkey dinner. You're
Yes,
like,
yes.
there's nothing here. But that's what
Yeah.
what it has, you know? Classic. I'll have to re-listen to that. I haven't heard
It's
that
a
one in a
learning
while.
experience.
Same.
is what you're
Exactly.
saying.
So anyways, let's start off by listening to Grimbo Mard here. All right, everyone ready? Honestly,
Interesting.
Yeah, it's
It's more
I
of a
would say
mood.
decent.
It
but
has an
kind of-
atmosphere.
It,
Yeah,
it,
it's more of an
it,
atmospheric.
it kind of dies down at the end, though. I feel
Yeah,
like the
I agree
very
with that.
beginning, but then the end.
With going to work, it had like a very intense saw sound, but this one it modified the saw sound so much that it just doesn't sound like a saw anymore, so it doesn't have the same punch.
yeah, exactly.
My view on it, from this listen, is I feel like it's the start is like building to something, but then it just like dies down instead of
The
like
thing is,
having
that
something.
works sometimes.
It
It
can,
can.
yeah.
Was formerly invited to study a cool rock. That's what happened.
Oh, yeah, that's a really good song as well.
You're gonna have to go listen to that Petiwak and understand why it's sometimes good to die down a song like in the middle of it.
But
Okay.
anyways,
Yeah, but that
we
was,
don't need
it
to dwell on
died
that.
down and it didn't come back.
Yeah.
It just
Oh,
like,
it doesn't come
died.
back in the cool rock either.
Yeah, it just
But it's
a
hits
matter
hard.
of execution.
Yeah.
So tell me I'm twisting. This is a nice, short, and sweet listen.
Mhm.
Also the name, it makes me think of Twist,
Mhm.
right? Just based off the name. Although musically, it's not Twist. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's my favorite in this album was the third one, just because it's very controversial. It has some interesting elements.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one, I remember that one catching me a bit off guard with that, but it was pretty good.
My personal favorite is number 1. Small animals frolicking in the grass, and then I like the end of Frigid Winds on the Bayside. That's
Mhm.
my notes.
So, Peti, which one do you think we should listen to?
I think we should listen to Small Animals Frolicking in the Grass.
Yeah, let's give that one a listen here. Like it sounds just like the name. You know what I mean?
The name
Yeah.
is actually perfect. I
Yeah.
could not agree with the name more.
And I
It's
think that's something that
beautiful.
Madre Muchacho does really well, as I think the song names and the sounds they work together, which is honestly
do you
like
think-
very different from a lot of old school Schlitt.
Do
Because
you
if you
think-
look
Yeah,
at
no,
like
old
skin
school
lesions,
names are just like
nothing
random
adds up.
names. Yeah, no.
Storm of Ash does not sound like a storm of ash, but it works, right? Whereas in here, it's like this is small animals frolicking through the field, right?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
whole album gives me like the feeling of like getting my brain smushed between two slabs of marble covered in olive oil. You know?
Yeah.
That would be really difficult because the oil would lubricate, but I guess your brain's very liquid in itself.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
the
what
brain
it feels
itself is
like.
not liquid. It is inside of liquid.
No, but it's still very viscous.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Right.
Unless you leave it out to dry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I think this is a
We
very solid
presume,
EP.
which we presume
The way,
Cliff Mill would
do you think
probably
Madre Muchacho names the song after making the song, or
Absolutely.
before, and then they
Probably.
use that as
That would have been a
inspiration
really good
to
question to
choose?
ask him.
That would have
Yeah.
been because
We
we
had
did
him
do
on
a
the
Madre
podcast.
Muchacho interview. Maybe they'll answer in the comment section.
Yeah.
Who
Comments
knows?
below or in the Discord server if you're watching this. So yeah, whichever one.
both.
Yeah, or both. Yeah. And
Yeah.
if
Maybe
if you
leave a like
wanna,
while you're at it.
Mhm.
if you want to
guys
learn
want
the
to,
answer, come onto the Discord server and the YouTube channel and then subscribe and everything,
Yeah.
and you might get the answer someday.
Want to listen to Frigid Winds on the Bayside?
Sure.
I'm
Since
down. I'm always down
Yeah.
to listen to Frigid Winds on the Bayside.
I mean, it's like almost meditative.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
no,
it's-
it's very nice.
I also
The little
think that
bring me back to reality.
Mhm.
the production quality on this one is like actually just really good.
Yeah.
That is true.
Like, headphones on, it's like
Yeah,
that's
good
some good
headphones.
stuff.
You get
Mhm.
good headphones. You put that on. You can relax.
Transport to another dimension.
But yeah, when I think of like wind. I think of like a continuous sound that is like
That's
really
true.
just like in the background, and I feel like they really captured that.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. No, like this is a very solid EP. I don't think it's their best release, but it's a very solid one. It's a very good, solid
yeah.
release from them.
Yo,
Something they should
Madre
be proud
Muchacho
of.
is a quality as Schroiter. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
that's
right?
true. They're a very, very solid Schroit artist. And especially shown with this, which apparently they released 14 days ago, and
yeah.
they just forgot to
Yes.
promote it.
It's a bit like Rainbow Mard and Going to Work, where I didn't promote them.
Yeah, except this album goes
Has
insane.
views.
Oh yeah. Compared to my like singles, yeah, this is
Yeah, this
way
is
better.
a great album.
Don't go listen to my songs. Listen to this instead.
Like, dude, Minecraft 3. Before I even say anything, let's just listen to Minecraft 3 here, okay?
Mhm.
Like,
I feel like this could have been a song that was on my
Nice.
Crossing the Street album. This would have fit right in there.
it could have been. Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
that's a
Oh.
that's a Schroit song, right?
That
Now
was
that's
good.
a Schroit
I
song.
like that. I liked it.
It goes insane. Like, it just, I hear that, I'm like, that's how you build your reputation as a great Schroit artist, is with songs like that.
You put
Yeah.
that song in Minecraft. Ooh,
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
people would play the game more.
Mm-hmm.
So
You know, like
very
this-
solid album. Yeah.
The whole album is just a really
Yeah.
good album.
Tummy Ache, clapped. Evil Sex Dungeon, clapped. Fresh Lemons and Limes for Sale, clapped.
Mm-hmm.
Those
whole-
are probably my 3 favorites. I remember when I listened to the album, Minecraft 3 didn't necessarily pop out to me because of the fact that
Interesting.
it doesn't seem to fit the rest of the album, I don't find. It kind of like sticks out like a sore thumb.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess
But,
that makes sense because Minecraft 3 isn't even a real game.
Oh,
They didn't even release the second one yet.
Yeah.
But wait, there is Minecraft Stories and Minecraft Dungeons.
maybe that's the Minecraft 3 and
Anyways,
it builds into Evil Sex Dungeon. Minecraft
yeah,
Dungeon.
this is just a really solid album. This is just
Yeah.
I think this. I don't know if this is their best one, but it's one of their best ones. I would need to
It's this-
compare it to Kun a bit
Yeah,
more
this
thoroughly.
rivals Cut. Yeah.
But yeah, because Kun is still like, to me, that's still like. That's
Oh,
such a
it's
good album.
for me. The Devil is one of my favorite Schroit songs of all time.
Oh yeah, no, it goes crazy. It goes insane, right? Like
Yeah.
it's insane. But no, this is a really solid album. Anyone that is interested in listening to some more Schroit, like this is a great place to go to, right? Good
This is
modern.
a great place to
kinda
This starts like it would start you well. You start with the Crimson Colossus, and then you can go to this right away. It's you really usually want to start with Crimson Colossus because it's one of the easiest to listen to albums.
I mean, Consume the Pewter, which has the song.
Oh yeah, never mind.
Colossus
Yeah,
as its first
I mean,
track.
I mean, yeah. I'm done with names. I'm sorry. But yeah, that album.
excuses, Fliff
But
Mill.
Crimson Colossus is a great song to start with. You know,
It is.
it's one of the first, first few songs that were invented in Schroit, and it really gives you a good entryway. It's like a gateway drug, but in a good way.
Well, you want to start with a bang and end with a bang.
Mhm.
It's
Oh no, you want to end with the fetish if you want to listen to all of them. You don't want to start with that one. You want to keep that as
I don't
far
want
as
to listen to the fetish.
Yeah.
If no one wants to. Maybe it has bangers, but I haven't listened to it in like a while.
The fact
just
that you've
more-
listened to it is honestly,
I made it.
it's impressive.
You guys, you guys want to listen to Evil Sex Dungeon?
Yeah, let's give that one a
Always,
listen here.
Always.
Yeah, that is really good.
Yeah.
I like it. My issue, if I may, with it is it doesn't sound very evil. It sounds like nice. You know?
It
you're
sounds
going on an
more
adventure.
ominous than evil.
Yeah, definitely an ominous. Yeah.
Ominous.
You know who else is evil? My mom.
No. Oh,
facts, honestly.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's get to your
it's
album.
really good. And then I released this album, Chameleonic
This is a great
Rain.
album.
Any
Chameleonic
song in this album is a great song. Like this whole album
Honestly,
just gave me the
I was
the
kind of
runs, you know?
surprised that I learned other people liked it as much, because when I released it, I was like, eh. I didn't think it
No,
was
no,
bad,
it's
but
good.
I didn't think it was as good as my previous two. That's how I felt about it.
Oh, this one is masterpiece. Like I've listened to it twice, but every time I was like, this is better than I thought it was.
Hmm. I'll take it. I'll take it. So I guess I should ask, what's your favorite track from this album?
Is the thing is, I don't remember which ones I liked, but I remember the Chord Jester. That one stuck with me, and the like the first, third, and fourth one were the three that I was like, these ones are.
Oh, it was first, third, and fourth. Me, it was first, second, and fourth.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll put on "You Would Make a Fine Court Jester" then, because
I
that
think
seems
that's
to be one
great.
that a
Great
lot of
choice.
people seem to really enjoy.
Can we just also give the first one a listen? I just want to listen
Yeah,
to
let's
it
give
again.
it
Yeah,
Anti-Bloke
absolutely.
Revelation.
Anti-bloke.
Nice.
That
Yeah.
ending, that ending.
Those are definitely probably the two best songs on that album. Great album overall.
You extend that song and you put that in an adventure game. You know,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
good.
it could be like the town theme where it's like all happy and
I
stuff. You
just
know.
like the idea of there being like a review on like a newspaper, and it's like Patty Whack review. You extend that song and put it in an adventure game, and that's it.
The thing is, I like the idea of making a game with Schroit songs, but like
Yeah.
making it so the songs don't fit in really well. Like this one, you put in a little town, like it's all happy and stuff, and it just has this.
Yeah. It's good. Yeah, no, I definitely my idea with Chameleonic Rain is that I wanted to kind of go back a bit and use a bit more old school Schroit like influences, if that makes sense. So I tried to do a lot more things that I would find in my older releases. But also, I really like the idea of basing a lot of songs off of having like one motif or one chord progression and using it in like different ways.
Oh.
So I tried to use that for all of the songs, and it came out sounding. I still think it sounds. I think a trained ear will notice that this album is very different from a lot of my other ones, even if on a surface level you don't pick that up immediately.
Oh yeah, but in a good way.
Yeah. Now, I don't think it stands to Calms the Nerves or Democracy Fails Again, but I think it's still pretty solid. That's I will say I started working on another album, and I think the next album I'm working on is better than this one.
I'm thinking I might just make an album tomorrow. You know, just release it. Yeah, I know that for you and Yo-Yo and Mint, it takes you like a while, like a few days to make an album. I release an album the same day I start it.
Yeah.
Every time.
I used to have that approach a bit more often, but more recently, especially with the style I've been going with, where I care more about the tone. Maybe I sit down and make one song, and I'm like, all right, that's cool. I'll put it in my folder, and then I'll do something else.
Hey, can I give you two a challenge?
Sure.
No.
Try to make an album with my style where you just don't care about how it sounds. Just make a song, and then, like after 30 minutes, you're like, okay, this is good enough.
Yeah.
Can I give you a challenge?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Stop talking.
No. The thing is, it's easy to make songs in my style because for your
Balance
style, you
fails.
have to
True.
actually think about stuff. My style, you take like 5 minutes and you have a song.
Okay,
Yeah,
here's what
but
I'll do. Here's
the
what I'll
issue-
do. I'll take all my time working on my next album, and then before I release it, or no, I'll release it, and then the moment I release it, I'm gonna try to cram a whole other album as fast as I can.
Okay, 30 minutes. You give yourself a 30-minute timeline.
Yeah. So and then we'll compare them both and see which one is the best one.
Yes, do that. And how
See,
I
my-
start off a song. My technique to start off a song, I click like 3 spaces, and then that's my melody.
Yeah.
My personal
Yeah.
issue with doing it the way that Flifmil does is that I have a hard time not thinking about it. Right?
That's what you have
Because
to try to
I
do. You
put-
turn
I
off your
put the-
brain for a bit.
Yeah, but it's not just turning off the brain at that point. It's the fact that I'm not. I feel like I'm not actually creating anything, and I'm just pooping it out.
I
That's-
actually here's an idea.
Vomiting it out.
Me too, honestly.
Hear me out. Here's an idea. You take your phone, hit record, and just go beep 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 whoop whoop, and then try to put that into beatbox, and that's your melody.
Honestly,
that would
that's
be
that's
hard.
not
Wink
a
wink
bad
wink.
idea.
Ow ow, and then
Okay, okay, so
Ow,
wait,
ow.
wait. Okay,
Yo,
so
yo,
I
yo,
gave
yo,
Mint Miracle a challenge. Mint Miracle gave Yo-Yo Wiggins a challenge. Yo-Yo, do you want to give Pekiwak a challenge?
I know what it's gonna be.
actually release anything.
Whoa, big shocker. I honestly, I have
Even a
one.
single.
I have one song, made.
It was
Release
just
it.
one. You
wanna-
said you were gonna release the whole. You
Hey,
might
well,
release
I
the
was
whole album.
planning.
That was-
Hey,
I was
Patty
planning
Whack.
on actually making more songs than that, but then I kind of lost motivation.
If you want to, Patty Whack, if you send me the MP3 file right now, I could we could do like a
Ghostwriter.
preview on
do
stream.
Ghost Rider. No, don't do it.
Oh.
If we release it as a preview right now,
They'll
then
only be able to
won't
hear it
be-
on the Schroit Worldwide video, which is why they're going to click the video and we get more views.
Yeah. So we put that in the title. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Becky going dark. Okay, Becky back.
Yeah, it's because never mind. But you see, that's the issue with me is that I have a similar view on Schroit than Mint Miracle and Yo-Yo Wiggins, but I don't have any musical talent or any musical knowledge like at all, so I can't pump out.
I don't have any like musical knowledge. I have,
Yeah, but-
I'm able to like do some music. I don't have really talent, but the thing is, I make it anyways.
Yeah, that's the issue. It's that I care too much for no reason because like even if I try, like it's still garbage because I don't know what I'm doing.
Release the garbage. You
That's
learn
how
from
you
it.
develop yourself.
That's
Right?
Yeah.
true.
Okay. Are you? Like imagine you're gonna be like a metalsmith. Like you're gonna become a blacksmith. Are you gonna make a great sword in one try? No, you're gonna have to try 2 times. You're gonna take out a shit out of a few bad swords.
You'll make a
Like-
dagger first.
I put picks in my beard.
Oh, nice.
Guitar.
Let me
I like how that came out of nowhere. Okay.
No, it's because he put picks in his beard.
MP3.
Yeah, but like, why did
That's
you put
not how you
picks in
write
his
that.
beard?
Guitar.
Because he's Ben. He's
He's who?
Yo-Yo
Yo-Yo
Wiggins.
Wiggins. Wait, let me do this. Let me.
Ben Higgins.
Ben Higgins is my favorite.
Can we? Hey,
Yeah.
while we're waiting, can we just listen to "Stop Believing in Yourself"?
Yeah,
And
That's a great idea.
let's do that.
send a message. We're trying to send a message. This is working.
See,
I like it.
my inspiration for that one is there's one song on one of my older albums, Legion of Crayfish. There's a song called Murderer, and I really like
Yeah.
that track. And one of the things about it,
Mhm.
it's a simple chord progression, just like this one, except the melody that kicks in is like not in the right key. It's like all the notes are
Oh, yeah.
wrong,
Oh
and it goes and I tried to do something like that. I don't think this was as good as Murderer, but it's like that was my inspiration for this one,
I like
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like
Oh.
there was something terrifically wrong when I
Okay,
listen
wait. So
to
we
it.
have So up to now we have. I gave a challenge to Mint Miracle of making an album really fast. Mint Miracle gave Yo-Yo Wiggins a challenge. Yo-Yo Wiggins gave Petiwak a challenge for releasing an album. Petiwak, what's your challenge to me?
Oh shit.
Was that a bad word?
No. Well,
You can replace that
Uh,
one with poo or
Crud.
crap, crud.
Yeah, my
crud,
bad,
that's
my
a good
bad,
one.
my
Wow,
bad.
I gotta use that one.
Mm-hmm.
Feces.
Going. Ooh, I like that one.
Uh,
Okay, we'll wait for
Eczema.
this. Oh, I like the name.
So, unreleased Paddywhack song that we're gonna hear right here. I'm excited to hear this.
For
That's
almost
a long
year.
one too. Holy crap!
38 seconds. Hopefully, there's
Whoa.
music happening
well,
the whole time.
No
There's
wonder
no-
that
there's no
Petiwak's got such a
intermission.
hard
There's
time.
no
putting albums
intermission.
out.
Yes, yes. That's all we
I've-
could have hoped for a new Paddywhack album.
the best one yet.
Okay, let's go. Let's listen
All
to
right.
Pooh.
That was actually banger.
That was actually
This
pretty
gives me
banging.
a Hamburglar vibe.
It kind of, you know what this song makes me think of? It makes me think of like a big, like large ape or like a gorilla in the jungle, like cradling me and like rocking me to sleep.
Mhm.
The way that I see it is that percussive sort of thing going on in the back sounds like a clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like that. It's a very
Mhm.
nice, good sound.
He likes clocks.
Yeah, I was literally listening to a stopwatch today,
Listening to a stopwatch.
and I'm not joking. I
Like
was.
the
Yeah, like a
going tick 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 tick.
He
Yeah.
loves clock.
Okay. I mean, it can be soothing. I'll give you that.
I'm
Yeah,
hilarious.
it's pretty good. I'm clock. I'm clock.
Me.
All right.
I love.
No, that was pretty good. I love
Yeah,
clock.
actually.
Yeah, no, that was honestly one of the best Paddywhack songs. So
The only criticism that I have is that I
Yeah.
feel like it's quite long for
Yeah.
what's going
But it's
on
also
in
like
it.
a slow
it does kind
tempo.
of drag.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the point. I
Yeah.
think originally, at least, my plan was to make increasing tempos like every song
Oh.
in the album.
Okay.
Mhm.
You could listen
Which
to.
and this one was like the slowest one, and because it was the first one, and it was going to
Yeah.
go higher
Honestly,
every
I
time.
think that would work.
Listen to Ramusi of Unman.
Yeah,
By
Ramusi of
Mr. Arg.
Unman by Mr. Arg. That'll
Yeah.
give you a good idea of something that the tempos keep going up. But yeah.
Also in the song itself, the length of notes was going up, or it was
Oh.
shorter notes over time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're thinking about things though. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't usually think about that sort of stuff when I'm writing.
I try to have a theme.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good thing though. You try
Good
different
songs.
things.
So while you guys were talking there, I just want to show you guys how easy it is to make a song. I made a song in a minute 38. And I'm gonna export
Okay.
it right now.
You gonna
Okay.
send it to me?
Now, when you do this, do you use the expert mode on Beatbox?
To me it sounded very pentatonic
Oh, me?
It's
to my ear.
Oh no, I was
when I do it.
asking Smith,
I
Okay.
yeah, I always use expert mode for me.
Okay.
Yeah. We are
Okay,
experts.
doing that.
Yeah. Okay.
You better be. You're kind of the creators.
Yeah. I like expert mode because it lets me do nastier chords, and also because I'm a big fan of modal music, and that's a good way of doing things modally.
So I made this song very quickly, minute 38. So it's not
Do you
that
time yourself?
impressive, but
Did
it's
you
just
really like time
yeah.
it
yeah.
with a stopwatch? That's hilarious.
Were you listening to
I'm
the
not gonna
stopwatch?
lie, I forgot to switch off, so people saw a bit of our private conversation for 1 second. But honestly, it's really funny
Schroit
What,
High
the
Council?
Schroit High Council?
No, like our DMs. Fifth mid.
Mhm.
There's nothing incriminating
Can
there.
I see them?
It's
Can I see them?
Me talking about how someone in I was trying to find a way to speak of Schroit in my Bumble profile, and then I also saw
Oh.
someone talking about how they were introverted with people they know, they don't know, but extroverted with people they don't know, which is not the
Weird.
definition of that at all.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
straight up. If you're introverted in a context, you know, that's
Yeah.
the definition of the word is just, you know.
There we go. So you named this one Rimbar the Flat?
Oh my god. Oh, I really don't like that name.
Alright. Let's give this one a listen. Is this going to be off your upcoming album, Flifmil?
Probably.
Let's give it a listen.
Might as well.
That's a great track.
Honestly,
Honestly, that's one of the best
I-
tracks we heard tonight.
That's what you have to try to do.
personally, I don't like it as much. I think there's something there, and if you build upon it, you can have
The thing
something
is,
great.
the thing is, you
But
haven't
it
listened to
itself-
Schroit for a while, so you don't have all the lore. Luke and I, we both know the Schroit, how it evolved. So it's what do you think? Yo, you've been here since the start. What do you think of that song?
I actually
By the
did
Black.
enjoy it. Short. I was not listening, actually.
Were you actually
Just
not listening?
Replay it.
Just
Replay
straight
it.
up.
Let's
It's
get it
12
going.
seconds. I think we can.
Like,
Yeah. No, it's got almost a travel song vibe in its own way, especially with those dissonant sort of chords.
And the
it's
technique to
weirdly
make that song-
catchy.
The
Yeah,
thing is, I
actually.
didn't put any drums, and I just
Yeah,
every
no
instrument
drums,
is a
yeah.
randomly generated instrument.
Mmm.
I like
That's the technique.
that's usually kind of what I do.
Wait. Except for the bass is a sitar. That's the only one that I didn't.
Yeah. Usually I
Right.
just leave the instruments as they were generated as well.
You should try to play with that. Make a yogi song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought about trying that. I have yet to do that.
Yeah. No, it can be pretty
Okay,
good.
so I think we should go to Bible
Yeah,
study.
we should
time.
get to Bible study. Okay, so what was it? Genesis 8?
Yeah, 7.
Oh yeah, 7. Sorry, you're right.
I can start off.
I'm just being a
Yeah.
little silly. All right, who's starting off?
I'll start off.
Okay, go ahead.
So God was like, "Yo, Noah, wait, let me 1 second.
Yo, brother.
So
Yeah, we should make our own
Noah,
translation
don't-
of the Bible.
yeah, I'd be so down for that. But he
That'd be
was like,
awesome.
"Okay, Noah,
Voice
go in the ark
acting.
with your family and all that stuff, and take with you 7 pairs of every kind of clean animal
7
and 1 pair of
pairs.
every male and female for the unclean ones. And you also have to take 7 pairs of birds, so their different kinds will survive through the earth. And in 7 days, you see, it's always 7. 7 is
Yeah,
a very
7
Now,
important.
comes
one
back
question
a
I'd like
lot.
to ask right off the bat is, what do they mean by unclean animals? Do they mean like pigs?
I think it's like, it's like a clean animal, like a horse. Horse is clean.
Yeah, probably
Uh,
something like a lizard is unclean.
It could
maybe
be-
cattle would be clean because they're,
Yeah.
It could be in a different
Kind of a-
sense. Like if they
But-
haven't done the nasty, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You're talking virgins.
Yeah. Cuz stuff like that, metaphors like that for cleanliness and stuff.
Okay.
I don't know how that
You're
would apply
talking
here.
virgins.
So
This
He
pig
said
should have
after
waited
that-
till it was married.
Like shit.
okay.
Yeah,
So
Like,
then he said in
how
7
would you
days.
define a clean animal anyway?
that's
Like-
Oh,
it
for
seems
me,
very
it'd be like-
arbitrary.
Yeah,
For me,
it's
it'd be
very
if it takes showers and if it puts deodorant on,
Yeah, sounds about
yeah,
right.
I mean, honestly, that could be something.
So he said, in 7 days, I'm going to make it rain for 40 days and nights, and then I'm going to wipe every creature from the surface of the
40
earth.
also comes a lot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 40 and 7. Yeah, those two.
You know-
and then Noah did exactly what the Lord ordered him to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
it
does
says.
anyone want to continue from
Yeah,
6?
I got this. So it says pretty good that it's the 6 line here because it says, and Noah was 600 years old when the flood of waters was upon the earth.
Coincidence?
Right? I don't know. Coincidence?
Imagine that was a 10th line. That would have
yeah.
been crazy.
So as we had previously
10,000.
established in Genesis 6, it was him and his sons and his wife and his sons' wives. But I guess none of his sons' kids. If his sons had kids, so that's
Maybe,
No, they didn't have
maybe they
kids yet.
didn't.
they
Yeah,
didn't,
no,
they
they were
didn't
too
have 'em
young
yet.
for
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Into the ark. So yeah, they all get in the ark of clean beasts and beasts that are not clean. So again, that whole thing of beasts that aren't clean and every fowl and all the animals. Basically, they're all in the ark,
Creeper. Okay,
male
yeah.
and female, and it came to pass after 7 days that the waters of the flood were. So okay, so I guess they went in the ark and then they waited for 7 days,
Yeah.
and then the
Then
flood
it
happened.
evaporated or something.
And it says, I guess I don't know if this number is important, but in the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month and the 17th day of the month,
So
that's-
February 17th.
So- He was he
Yeah.
was 600 plus 2 months plus another 17 days.
yeah.
Years
Okay.
old.
The thing, they were all the fountains of the great deep broken up, but the windows of heaven were open. So basically, it says it rains 40 days, 40 nights, again 40 keeps going. Through into the ark, there were and then it just keeps saying that all the animals were there. There, yep,
And
they were.
and the sons and the sons' wives and the wife.
Yeah,
Of
it just repeats the people that we said were in the ark. They're in the ark.
They're still there.
We're just making sure you know that they're in the ark.
right. And then
And they go in, and then the Lord said, "Be in there." As we had already established, they're just repeating the same thing. I picked the worst part to read.
yeah.
Okay, who wants to continue off from there?
Yeah, let's continue off from there.
So where are we at here? 15?
Like 17.
And then wait until the Noah's Ark. 17. 17. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. 40. Okay, and then it started raining, and then the waters increased. And the
Yeah.
waters rose up to 15 cubits. Now, 15 cubits.
It
Is-
rose upwards. That
Yeah,
means it
rose
just-
upwards.
It was at a point and it
It
went up
increased.
by 15 cubits.
Yeah,
But like,
yeah.
at what
But
point
now-
was it that only 15 cubits covers a mountain? Like, that's insane.
That's the exact problem. Okay,
Yeah.
is that it specifies
Water was already
greatly upon the
pretty
earth. The earth was water prevails. Oh wait, and the water prevailed exceedingly upon the earth, and all high hills that were under the whole heaven were covered. So all high hills, and then 15 cubits upward did the waters prevail, and the mountains were covered. But the problem, well, maybe wait,
It was already high.
It was-
yeah, it was already high up, and then it went up another 15 cubits. I think that's
But
what
why
it
does that
explains here.
matter?
That seems like a small enough distance that it doesn't make a huge. I mean, the ark itself wasn't it 30 cubits tall?
30 cubits.
Yeah, we can
That's
double
what-
check
but
that
I-
actually.
No, it is. I'm pretty sure. But what I understand from reading it the second time, I mean, really quickly, I didn't really look at the details, but was that the water went up to a certain height, and then it covered the hills,
Mhm.
and then it went up 15 cubits, and then after that, it covered the mountains too.
Yeah, which
That's kind of what
how
I see.
I'm seeing that. But like again, what does that like? Why is that
I don't think it
written
does
down?
necessarily matter.
Like
Right,
I
because-
see that and I'm like, okay, the water's high. The water's slightly higher. It covers everything. I guess it just like showing the progress of it in a way.
Yeah, but I feel like they could have picked a bigger number than 15 cubits. And
Well,
I did check, and
they're
it is
trying
30
to be
cubits
accurate,
tall.
you know what I'm saying?
30
Yeah,
cubits tall,
for the whole arc.
50 cubits wide,
and
and
like,
100 cubits long.
I thought it was.
That-
I'm pretty sure it was more than 100. 300 cubits long.
Oh, it's 300 cubits long.
300
Oh,
cubits long.
wow.
The arc is three. They didn't even need to be. They could have just pointed upwards and stood on top.
300 cubits. How How tall is that?
It's
That's how long the ark is, and it's made out of gopher wood.
17.5 inches
to
per
know.
cubit.
Yeah.
So
300
300,
cubits
3,000.
to
Mhm.
feet. Sure. 510 feet long.
It's long.
That's a lot of feet.
That's long.
That's many.
Yeah.
For the viewers
get
who
the
like feet,
cameras,
that's a
get the
lot for you,
cameras.
you know?
But my
Yeah.
issue with that
For
is
free.
how would you fit
For free.
how would you fit that many animals in that?
Are we talking about the
size
science
boat?
of this? This is the Bible.
Okay.
There's a
fair
lot
enough.
of beetles.
There's
There's a lot of kinds of
right.
beetles, let me tell
Yeah,
you.
but-
Mint has specified that one before.
I've said it like in the past like 4 podcasts.
Lots
There's a
of beetles.
lot of beetles.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
There's like 4 of them.
anyway, as we continue on,
Yeah.
all the flesh died. All the flesh died that moved upon the earth, both fowl and the cattle and the beasts and every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth, and every man, all whose
Unfortunate.
nostrils was the breath
All
of
in.
life. Of all that was in the dry land died.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And
it
every
wasn't
living
dry
substance
anymore, I'll
was
tell you that.
destroyed, which was upon the
Mhm.
face of the ground, both man, cattle, and the creeping things, and the fowl of heaven. And they were destroyed from the earth, and Noah only
Wow.
remained alive, which is really weird because you specify that Noah remained only alive, but yet
Yeah.
It's with his descendants. I
with
think
his-
that's kind
yeah.
of like
And then
I
there's
guess
just
that-
water
yeah.
on the earth for 150 days.
150 days.
Which here's the
that's
thing.
half a year.
That would also just kill all the plant life, right?
Yeah, that's well, except for
No, but
algae.
It
because
would
I think
kill all
God
the
was just
plant
like,
life
I don't
that isn't
the plants, so
underwater
he didn't.
based.
Yeah.
That's true. It doesn't specify fish as well. I guess they didn't
Fish
kill
would
the
be
fish
fine.
It
yeah.
specifies that it kills all things that live on dry land.
on dry land, which is interesting
not
because that
fish.
means and it also kills the birds, does it not?
Yeah.
The birds,
Does
because
the
they have
fowl.
no dry land to get onto,
Except for the
Yeah.
boat.
So
except for the boat, obviously. Yeah.
so the fish were not a mistake. That's what it clarifies here. The
Wait.
fish were okay.
Yeah, wait, wouldn't there be like an insane bird to land animal ratio then? Because all the birds are like, oh no, it's flooding, let's all fly onto the ark.
Yeah, but those would only be the birds that are there, you know.
Yeah, but then that would still be kind of
You have to
insane.
know that it's there.
Let's
And
say there were
also-
pigeons there. There'd be like thousands of pigeons on that ark and like 2 lions.
Imagine if the boat were to
The
go
lions
under
would be
because of all the
hungry, so they'd
pigeons.
probably deal with that.
That's true. How do you feed all those animals for 150 days? Actually, no, it's not 150 days. It would be
It said that he brought food on
190,
it, but that's a lot of
right?
Yeah.
The
It's a
rain
big
was
ark, though.
40 days, and then the 150 days it remained.
Remember how big the ark is?
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean.
Yeah, and then after they get off the ark, all the plant life is dead and there's nothing for them to feed on anyways.
No, God kept it alive because it didn't say anything about killing plant life. So
I
it was
mean,
just like plants, you stay alive.
you're-
We're gonna
if-
artificially
If there was a
air.
forest that was underwater, completely submerged for 190 days, it would all be dead.
Oh yeah, but that's
maybe
because,
not
like,
with God's
it's
intervention.
yeah, not with
True.
God's intervention.
He bubbles it, but then if he bubbles it, then all the bugs in there would be fine.
Yeah, but he could just choose not to bubble it and be
Yeah,
like, nah,
that's
this thing
true.
doesn't die, just because I don't want it to.
Maybe he puts
Yeah.
a new forest after.
Yeah, that's also an option.
The water goes down and he's like, cast tree.
It do go down.
It do go down.
Let there be tree.
Exactly. So that was Genesis 7. Pretty
Yeah,
big.
most-
One.
It
It's
was
not.
pretty
It's
much
not
just
the best chapter that we've seen yet. It doesn't have as much intrigue, but it's still a good chapter.
I do like the Noah story arc. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, Noah's a good story. I feel like there's a lot of filler in this chapter, though.
Oh, absolutely. The whole part I read was filler. It was just stuff we'd already heard,
Yeah,
but he
they
just kept
repeated
repeating it.
the people that are on there, and they repeated that everything dies and stuff.
And like the animals were on the ark, okay, and these select humans were on the ark. And just remember,
Yeah.
the animals, they're still there,
And
as
by
well
the
as
way,
Noah and the fellas.
there is water everywhere. Everything that was on land, dead.
Yeah.
Oh, did I
except for the
mention,
things on the ark, though. Those are still
Yeah,
on the ark.
obviously.
Yeah.
And did I mention that things died? By the way, let me specify what died, just so we're clear.
Yeah.
Things on land,
Yeah.
dead.
That's the Bible, but
Yeah.
we love it anyways. You know,
Exactly.
you are what you eat.
I am. I'm spaghetti.